Get ready for a period full of emotions, love, affection. Today's special, a lovely movie review. You'll really enjoy the movie and plan to watch it on listening to my review. Get ready. I watched a lovely movie called Thaikizhavi. So I was wondering what the movie would be about. But it was fully filled with excitement, laughter, and very, very enjoyable movie. Really, all of you should visit it. Even a little kid of 3 years would enjoy the movie. It's full of that village slang, and perhaps here and there, a few dialogues might be termed vulgar because of the way people speak in the village that is portrayed. Otherwise, it's excellent, very decent. Nothing wrong with the movie at all. Not even in a single place can you pinpoint something being obscene or vulgar or indecent or degrading or insulting. It's really a replica of rural life. And Radhika, my wonderful portrayal, the way she carries herself, she goes about the village collecting debts, and the way she walks so proudly and with such arrogance, and whether it's a youngster or an adult or an old man or old lady, she's very, very particular about extracting her money. And the way she teases them, mocks at them, insults them, humiliates them, and urges them to give her back her money because they are all lazing about, not really hardworking, not working at all. So that's something you should watch and enjoy, and you'll really appreciate her for her action and her talent. So no wonder she's called Kalayarasi. She's really the queen of arts. Her flashback is something that portrays her fighting, quarreling with her three sons and with her son in law. All these people are bent upon money and they squeeze her, goad her for money, but she's an iron lady, a lady of strong determination. She refuses to part with her money and she drives away her son in law because he's very, very cruel to her daughter, and she takes up the responsibility of looking after her daughter and her grandson. So that is a very noble quality about the female protagonist, the heroine rather. An unexpected twist is seen when Radhika falls sick, almost paralyzed, and her sons, everybody, especially that son in law, his portrayal is excellent. I think it is Mr. Muthukumar. He is stout, but he's got a certain charm and grace in his acting. Literal rustic, the way he dances, the way he speaks the language, the way he folds his tongue and makes rude comments and shows faces and all. An arrogant husband shouting at his wife and all. It's really wonderfully portrayed. Actually, you start enjoying that character even though it's full of flaws and rudeness and arrogance. So this fellow, everybody waits eagerly. The whole village celebrates, ready to celebrate her death, and they are almost celebrating, thinking that Radhika will die. And at that time, there is an unexpected twist. Penny Quick comes cycling. That is, I think it's Mr. Munishkant. So he comes cycling to the boys and he tells them a secret. He tells her sons that Radhika has purchased 160 kgs of gold and she's got, 160 pound sovereigns of gold, and she's got it hidden somewhere. Therefore, it's their duty to make her live so that they can acquire that gold. It's wonderful. So then onwards, the story starts picking up. It's lovely with so many incidents, one after the other. It shows the sufferings of a poor family trying to pay the hospital bills. We see Radhika bedridden, admitted into the hospital, and the sons trying all means and sources, squeezing themselves to the maximum in order to foot the bill. And finally, they give up. They misunderstand the doctor's words. They think that she'll survive, but when they know the truth, they are very angry and upset. So, all literal portrayal of the feelings of villagers who are unable to pay exorbitant hospital bills and all that. And suddenly, one of the sons undergoes a transformation. He starts developing affection towards his mother on watching an emotional scene on the road. I do not want to describe it because it will spoil your interest. I'm not going to tell you the full story. It's only certain places, the outline rather. And then he is chased away by his two brothers who are bent upon discharging Radhika and taking her home. sure that she will not survive, and finally something happens, and then as the doctor says, it's a medical miracle, and she's all right, she survives, she is able to overcome her disease. And finally, the truth about her gold, where she's hidden it, that is wonderful. It's an unexpected twist in the climax, and it's a very happy ending, of course. But it takes lots and lots of twists and turns in order to arrive at the climax. And there is a villager, I don't know who the actor is, it's lovely, he's really wonderful. He starts cursing God Karupan because Radhika is not dead, and he wants her to be dead, and he starts offering something to God, some items to God, in order to make God, listen to his prayers and grant his boon. But the very same man, when the sons give him a daily allowance of rupees 500 through GPay, and give him clothes and food and shelter in order to see that the oil in the lamp doesn't get exhausted, otherwise the lamp would be extinguished. So it is his rigorous duty. Even during rains, he holds an umbrella and protects the light. And this is for the survival of Radhika. What an irony, and what a great turn of events this is. So all such twists and exciting things. The director, it shows of the director's intelligence. Though this is his first venture, he seems to be quite like holding the pulse of the audience, and he knows how to make them feel, emote and all. There are a few scenes, maybe 4 or 5, where I couldn't stop controlling my tears, and I started shedding tears because they were so relevant, they were so realistic, and they portray day-to-day incidents. So I could not stop crying. But overall, the movie is full of laughter. As I said earlier, even a 3-year-old child would enjoy the movie a lot. And the wonderful dialogue by the daughter, where she points out the mother's role in her life. The mother outwardly seems to be scolding everyone, but inwardly the mother, that is Radhika, Thaikizhavi, like a godmother to everyone, she wants everyone to refine and reform and work hard, especially women, not to be dependent upon men, but know to manage their own life. And the climax has 2 twists. So you should watch the movie. Perhaps after 10 days or so, I'll give not even 10 days, 20 days later, I'll give a full summary of the story. But it's excellent. I request all of you, my viewers, to visit the theatre, to watch the movie, enjoy, forget all your worries. And even though you might feel, perhaps in life, if you are a bit disappointed, once you visit the theatre, you will definitely come back enriched with hope, and with love and compassion towards everyone. Forgive your enemies, and understand how valuable, how precious life is. So hats off to the director. He has won. He has scored 10%. That's how I would call it as a teacher. He has scored 10% in this movie, like in his venture, in his directorial debut. And really, every actor, whatever role he or she might perform, every actor has given his or her best and made the movie a memorable one. I would like to watch it a second time. It's full of comical things, making you laugh, and full of emotion too. So kindly watch the movie and post your ideas in the comment. Bye for now.